I have never seen a draft jury instruction quite like it. What are Jack Smith's options here?
Well, there's a reason you've never seen anything like it. I don't think Bradley and I have either. Last week, Bradley was trying to come up with the best Yiddish phrase for this, and I have sort of two M words for you. Meshugana, which is what this is, because the choice that was given by Judge Cannon to the parties is to ask Jack Smith, so please draft a jury instruction assuming that the earth is flat. Mm-hmm. And the second one is please draft a jury instruction assuming that the earth is square. And so the second M word is mandamus. Mandamus is the ability to, it's not an appeal, it's for extraordinary actions by a district court that so clearly violate the law that you can appeal it right then and there. It's a very tough standard. But at this point, what she did today is so nutty and so against a point that Bradley's been making, which is that the 11th Circuit has actually already decided this issue, and what she has proposed is against what the 11th Circuit has already reversed her on. I really think, to the extent that you think that she is engaging in partisanship, which I do, there really has to be a time that you take her up on and you do this mandamus to get to the 11th Circuit before she gets to trial, because that's when she has the unilateral ability to throw this case out, and it cannot be appealed.
So I was just checking the calendar on my phone to make sure. Yeah, it's March 18th. It's the day after St. Patrick's Day. I should have known that, I guess. And Bradley, the deadline is April 2nd, issued by the judge for Jack Smith and defense counsel to respond to possible jury instructions. What happens next? What happens between now and April 2nd?
So Jack Smith, if he doesn't take Andrew up on his idea of seeking mandamus, and I actually don't think they're going to do that yet. I think they're going to try to fashion a response to this to basically say, all right, Judge, I'm not sure where you were going with that, but no, that's not how this works. If you think that's the state of the law is what you put in that second line item, that's fine. Issue a ruling, grant Trump his motion to dismiss as he outlined it under the Presidential Records Act, and we'll take it to the 11th Circuit. But that's an issue of law for the judge. That's not an issue for the jury. There's nothing for the jury to do with that instruction. If that was what they went to trial with, if I was Trump's lawyers, I'd sit there, take a nap through trial, play Candy Crush, and then the moment the government rested, say, I move for a directed verdict for acquittal, because you can't lose. Because the jury instruction automatically grants you a win. So, yeah, they've got to push back. I think they've got to do it before they try mandamus.
So everyone is interested in schedules here. Obviously, delay is at hand with what happens next, Bradley, one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, so the bigger issue here is obviously we're supposed to go to trial on this one in May. That's already, everybody's agreeing it's just not going to happen at this point, especially with how long she took with the classified issues. Now we're talking about, okay, July, August. So one, why are we even discussing jury instructions in March? Now we're close to that yet. But two, if we have to deal with the idea of going up to the 11th Circuit, how long does that take? Even on an expedited basis, that could easily be weeks, if not a month or so, to resolve that. That could push everything into the fall. That's where this becomes a problem with these really weird orders of, what are you talking about? That's not how this works. If nothing else, it simply is going to muck up the process and delay things.
Yeah, and if you have to go to the 11th Circuit now over jury instructions, I'm sure there'll be many other trips to the 11th Circuit that this judge could create.